No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And for the people out there, when we were out in New York and Boston doing our trip, one day, AD and House Phone just go off, and they got mad inside jokes that I don't understand. They're saying mad catchphrases and ad libs that I'm like, I'm like, what is this? And so then they send me the link, and I dig in, and I realize that even though I think I know about everything on YouTube, here's this dude out here with like 1 million subscribers making sandwiches and just changing the game. So I got familiar, and when I found out that you're coming to LA, I knew that we had to have the conversation.
I really appreciate you for having me over there, man. And first of all, I want to thank my brother, China Mac.
Shout out China Mac also, yeah.
Already know,
Shout out to China Mac.
The heart of New York.
God bless him and bless his soul, man.
And the heart of he's bridging the gap.
Yeah.
He's bridging the gap, man.
Yeah.
I think he's bringing the East Coast energy to LA and integrating it very good way.
So
man.
you tell me, since I found out from you, how did you find out about him and his channel?
Okay, so first of all, man, this is a blessing to be sitting here with General Ock himself, man. The Ocky Way, the only way.
I really appreciate you, my brother.
So I'm not even gonna lie to you. I never really was like a food guy on watching videos, at least, you know? Something about watching food on the internet, it just makes me hungry and it makes me be impulsive. So I usually don't watch food videos, right? And I think that we're too old to be on TikTok. But
no, I'm on it. So follow Adam22 on TikTok. Absolutely not.
Okay. But like something in me won't let me like look at TikTok videos. But what I'll do is I'll watch TikTok videos on YouTube Shorts.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm watching YouTube Shorts one day, and I think I've maybe seen you make like 2 or 3 like sandwiches. Mm-hmm. The Ocky Way, obviously.
The only way.
The only way. And the only thing is, it's dangerous. I fell into a rabbit hole after watching 1 or 2 videos. I went for maybe about 2 hours straight at like 2, 3 in the morning. I watched every single video of yours.
Dang.
And then I realized that you own the bodega, that you also work there, and I just became completely reeled in, man, fascinated.
Much love, my brother.
So, hey, all right, let's go all the way back. Tell us how you grew up. Let's start there before we even get into how you got on social media or working in the bodega or anything.
All right, I came in this country in '99.
Okay. From where?
I'm from Yemen.
Okay.
Came straight to Ocean Atlantic. That's where I started at. Went to school out here. Dropped off out of high school. I had 4 months left, dropped off. You know.
You just wasn't feeling it or what?
I was not a school person for real, to keep it honest with you. No, I was just a working man. Always had the vibe just for work.
Yeah.
So I used to like, even when I was going to school, I used to go right after school straight to work. Don't care about homework, nothing. I ain't worry about it.
What was your first like official job?
My first job was just...
Really?
It was a corner, so yeah, filling up. I started at filling up the sodas and cleaning up the shelves.
How'd you get the job?
Oh, it's a family thing.
Okay.
You know?
But you really worked your way up.
Yeah, you know, little by little, God is good now. I started this, you know, on the pandemic, I started this social media, me screaming at my little brother while he's on the phone.
Right. But wait, okay, so how long were you actually working in the store, and then when did the social media thing come in?
I've been working in the store since, you could say, officially started working since 2005, like having a job.
Right.
Till 2020, June 29. This is the day I was screaming at my brother, you know, why you on your phone?
Yeah.
Like
he's like in the back recording you?
No. He was an accountant working while I'm in the deli. It was slow. It was a Sunday. So, you know, me barking at him like, yo, get over your phone. I don't want my family partner start looking at the cameras and start with like, yo, you're not doing your job. You're on your phone, basically.
So if you're working in a bodega, you're expected to not be on your phone at all?
At all.
Very
That's
very
kind of
little.
crazy.
Yes.
That's kind of crazy.
Just because you should be able to find something to be doing with your time.
Yes, you should be doing cleaning up or do something.
Because in a bodega, there's always something to be done.
It's never nothing that not to be done.
It's never ending.
Never.
Well, so is it your family? Is it your parents, or is it some other family members who own the place?
This is family members. This is my family members.
Okay. And so you're just working for all these years, and did you never went outside of that? You never thought like, oh, I'm gonna go try to do something else. You were just really focused and actually like, I'm gonna fuck. Because I'm gonna be real with you, going to bodegas my whole life, I've always looked at the dudes working there, and especially the guys who I see every fucking day for 10, 12 hours, whatever. And I've just always kind of wondered what the lifestyle was like and what the mentality was.
No, I went off. I took off from bodegas in 2008. I had an opportunity to work with this cigarette company in Staten Island. I worked it for like 4 to 5 months. I liked it. They was giving me, 5 days, good pay. They gave me a car.
What were you doing for them?
Delivering cigarettes. Like it's a company, candy, cigarettes, soda.
Okay. Delivering it.
Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm wondering what cigarettes are they manufacturing in Staten Island?
A wholesale.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah.
So I liked it as a job, but at that time, I was, when you're a teenager, you at age of 18, you're a crazy wild kid. Right? So I decided to go back home at that time. I was like, Pop, it's time for me, I think, to go back home and get married.
Oh, you wanted to go down a whole different life.
Yeah, I was doing too much at that time,
You were wilding?
I was wilding.
Define wilding.
Huh?
I was gonna say I would really like to know.
He's wilding. I had a period I was wilding. I just want to know how hard you were wilding.
Yeah, I was gonna say
as being a Muslim, and coming from another country, and what I was doing back then, it was like it's crazy. It's wilding to me.
You was in the hookah lounges or what?
Hookah lounges ain't nothing, man. That's nothing, brother.
He's saying that it may not be wild to us, but it's wild to his
me,
culture.
I was always with the crazy people around,
Right.
Just like I was in high school, and all that high school. I don't know if y'all know Prospect High School. High School
in Manhattan.
No, it's in Eastern Parkway in Franklin.
Okay.
Right. So that school basically was all Crip school.
Really?
And I and I have like all Eastern Parkway is like a communal of all Crips. I was over there and everybody loved me. I have love for everybody. And we had this one kid that came to the school, and he was getting banging blood. And
I don't know how that turned out.
You in the school where all Crip people at. So basically, everybody gonna look at you. They want to get you. So I used to talk to some of my men, like everybody. Like I used to have them and talk with them, like, yo, y'all can't just jump a person. Yeah. Go 1-to-1 and call it a day. That's if y'all want to fight. Y'all can fight all about 1 out of 1 and. That's how. One day
he was mediating it, yeah.
Yeah. So one day we was. So I noticed shit was gonna happen, So I went to school. It was something like, I had a little piece on me. Went to school.
Ah, okay.
So I was making sure. Yeah. So one time, like, that was my man. Like, I looked at, he was a cool person. So I know stuff was going to happen.
You probably saved him, honestly.
Trust me. We getting there. So we went to the bathroom. So I was like, you know what? Let me go around with him. And I know already they was getting together, going behind him to the bathroom. So boom, as soon as we hit the bathroom on lunchtime, like 10 to 15 people came in, Crips. And they're all my people. And I know all of them. So I was like, all right, everybody, so y'all know what's going to happen. If y'all want to do what y'all got to do, it's going to be one-on-one, and ain't nothing going to happen. So they kept it official. He fought like 4 people. They swashed all the beef between them. And it was gone a regular day.
You're the fucking mediator, huh?
I was about to say, that's pretty bold of you to like, put yourself in front of harm's way like that,
Yep, and... Another time, I had when I was in the same high school, it was Ramadan fasting, so we don't eat. We was in a lunch break as well, and they always leave the last table for me. That's for Ra. He could go there, sleep, nobody bothering, everybody chilling, eating, on the other table. So I'm sleeping over there as a new kid, big, Big mother flower. Yeah, he's a big guy.
Mother flower, I like that.
Yeah. He's a big guy. So he came and said, "Buy me." So I told him, "Yo, excuse me if you don't mind. I'm fasting. I'm Muslim." He wanted to throw the F word and such and such. Yeah, F you, Islam, whatever. I was like, "All right, no beef, no problem."
Oh, boy.
I have a guess. You a new kid. You don't know nobody.
You don't know who you messing with.
Nah, I'm not gonna tell somebody, but I always show love to everybody. I don't have no types of bad vibes towards anybody.
Yeah.
Always got good vibes. So I spoke to him in the beginning. He threw me with the crazy, vibes. I said, I have one of my right-hand men. He's the biggest kid in high school. He's like, "Yo, what happened?" I was like, "Man, nothing happened." Because I know.
If you tell him, like, it's on go mode. Ain't no taking that back no more.
Listen, look what happened. So, boom, I told him what happened after. I was like, he ain't say nothing about it. You just not. He's like, "All right, don't worry. As soon as we get out we going back to classes, we going up the stairs. The one that I saved, and my right-hand man, he's a Crip. You heard? So as soon as we walking up the stairs, they swatch him, take him like 3 floors down, like he was just falling, dropping.
Oh, shit.
Broke his whole leg. Yup, they wild on him. So, boom. We'll go back to classroom, and here you go, cops is coming. The teacher already telling us, what y'all did. We're like, we ain't did nothing. My man was telling me, "Yo, let's go, let's run." I was like, "Nah, if we leave, now we making it hot.
Yeah.
We gonna make whatever is gonna come towards us, the charge is gonna be double and triple. You never know. Just let us stay here and let's see what's gonna happen." So they came, they called me out, such and such. They called my man out there by us 3. They took us, we went to Bookings, downtown Booking. We get locked up for 12 hours. So the parents had to come take us out.
Wow.
We went out, went to court. So the judge asked me, he's like, "Mr. Muhammad, hey, this kid is just saying," because he put all the blame on me because he came to me in the big. I was like, "Listen, you my honor. Look at me, how toothpick I am, and look at this guy. What I could do to him? He's just slipping the stairs. I ain't know what happened to him." He was like, "You got 6 months probation. Don't you see him? You walk down to the other side." I was like, "All right." So that's why I dropped out of high school, because they were trying to transfer me to another school.
Yeah.
That was all crazy school, high school. I was like, you know what? To head, and I'm good with education.
Okay. But so have you mostly managed to stay out of trouble in your life aside from that situation? Or?
Yeah, I stood away from everything.
Okay. Definitely.
I mean, you definitely don't give me the vibe of a kid that was at school trying to start problems or
breaking the motherfucker's leg in the
Yeah,
stairwell.
Right. I was nothing to that, but this was coming towards me.
Yeah, for real.
So,
no, but you maneuvered it the right way, and obviously you damn near charmed your way through it.
I changed my whole life. I'm always love to get to know people and meet people.
I was gonna ask so what is your day-to-day like when you wake up and you go to the bodega every day? What's the process?
Every day I wake up, the first thing I say, Alhamdulillah, thank you God, all praise to Allah,
Yeah.
I thank him for making me wake up, and my energy come fullest. Hey, today I'm gonna meet new people. Today I'm gonna be at my job making new different types of sandwiches.
Yeah.
I keep thinking of creating all different types of sandwiches. I hope it will never come a day that I won't have no ideas.
See, okay.
I don't think that's possible.
It's interesting to me because a lot of people who work in a bodega probably are just like, whatever, I'm just trying to make it through the day.
Yeah.
I'm just grinding this out, whatever. But you talk about it so differently where you love the creativity, you love the connection with the customer. Have you always been like that? Or was there a certain point where you just started to really appreciate it in a different way?
No. I was working for so long on the bodega.
Right.
In the corner stores, that's how we call it in New York, corner store, regular. I was at the point, deli was my nightmares. Seriously, it was my nightmares. They used to tell me, "Yo," my older brother used to tell me, "Go do a couple of hours in the deli. I'll boost you up double the pay, what I usually pay you for the hours." I was like, listen, even if you give me $100 an hour, I don't want it.
Wow.
No.
You're just over it.
Like, I was over it because I know how to, like, I started it in filling up sodas, cleaning up shelves, make sure the lights is clean, the vans, you know, you have to keep cleaning the signs. Like, I used to love that job. To the time I'm sick and tired of it, I moved on to the deli, start cooking. It get crazy, especially when it be too busy and you by yourself. Sometimes, most of the time in the deli,
you're trying to
you
make
have
$1 million
20,
in a row.
15 people in a line, like, and everybody's ordering all different types of food.
Right.
And then you gotta fill up the deli, you gotta clean the deli, you gotta do all that yourself.
Right.
Like, it's a lot.
It was like the most intimidating part.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I'm good with deli. I don't want to do it no more. Moved on to cashier. Cashier is the most headache too. Like, basically, you using your, like, I know you're not dealing with a lot of customers, like, all you get grabbing them if they want a pack of cigarettes, they want candy, they want this, or they want to pay for their chips, you know, but you always have your eye on the camera for people who's trying to steal, always having your eye on the camera for people that you never know who's coming in, trying to rob. That's what could be happening in New York.
Right.
You gotta keep your head on the swivel.
You already know.
So how'd you figure out though that you like doing the deli more than the other shit?
It was at the time, that's how I said, it was a pandemic. It was no workers there. I always, like, I can never pay back my older brother. He always have my back no matter what. Like, well, I was fucking up, always got my back. Traveled, always got me, never said no. I open check. Like, yo, I went to Djibouti. Djibouti I was spending $6,000 to $7,000 a month for no reason. Like, it was no restaurants out there, nothing. You heard? And make a phone call to him, hey, whatever you want. So at that time when I seen there was no workers, and I was like, you know what? F it. I'm going to work. I'm going to hold the deli down. And then when my little brother started coming, you know, helping a little Saturday and Sunday, he came through. He started helping. But I was seeing him. I'm a person that I'm not a phone person. I do not like the phone. So you working with me and I see you doing something wrong, I'm going to speak about it. I'm not going to stay quiet. I know I'm not the owner, but I will not see something not doing right and stay quiet. No.
Right.
Like, get the job done so we could all be done. If you're not doing the job and I'm done with my shit, I still got to go do that. So you taking time out of everybody.
Right.
So I made sure, pandemic came Sunday, such as that, then me looking at my little brother all the time. I see people stealing while he's on the phone just like this. Like, no, that's a dub, little bro. You can't do that.
Right.
So he's like, all right, give me your phone. I was like, for what? He's like, just give me your phone. He took my phone, download TikTok. He's like, you know what? This is what I'm always doing. Start doing your thing that you hate.
The thing you hate was the deli? Right.
It's my nightmare. Everybody know that was.
And did you have no experience on social media leading up to this?
Nothing.
You didn't even have it to like look at Instagram?
Nothing.
Really?
Wow.
Nothing.
Wow.
Seriously. Like, I had Facebook, but
Yeah.
Facebook was a long time thing, but I was
different.
never doing it with it, nothing. I was just checking my friends from high school. That was it.
Saying what's up to your cousin every now and
That's
then.
it, yeah,
like,
back home. Sometimes like a messenger, you could call to back home.
So you start looking at TikTok, and what did you think?
So when he downloaded the app for me, it took me 2 years to find out was my password.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you. But like, did you when he first downloaded it? Were you the one that was like taking the initiative on making the videos, or was he making the videos for you and you were posting it?
Okay, so when he first do it, when he first downloaded the app for me, I told him, so what do I do with this?
Yeah.
I ain't know what to. He's like, okay. He started then like the first video too, and I had my little nephew as well, like the same age with him, our partner's son. So they started doing my videos. So they're like, okay, you gonna cook? The first video, you gonna cook and we gonna record you. So I ain't had my slogan in the beginning.
Yeah, you were just starting out.
Just starting out, seeing what I'm gonna say, how it's gonna go. Did the first 2 videos, they did it for me, and then the third one I did it my own self. I recorded a deli, how I was looking, I was like, hey, TikTok, this is the Ocky deli. I hope you like it. Come through.
You would probably start to like gain a sense of pride about it because you know you've been taking care of it so long. You kind of conquered like I didn't like this position, and now I'm like,
That's my heart.
Yeah, no, exactly. So,
but did it start going off right away?
My fifth video, you could say, I did a bacon, egg, and cheese on a honey bun. That's my video that just
that was the first one, the first like
crazy sandwich. Yup.
So, were you doing weird sandwiches before social media, or did social media make you start doing weird sandwiches?
Okay, before social media, this like a beef patty, everybody used to come get it with cheese.
Right.
But some people do like lettuce and tomatoes, you know.
Make it like a whole
Just
sandwich.
just like lettuce and tomato with the cheese, like and that's the meat of it.
Yeah,
the meat that's inside the beef patty.
Okay.
Because the beef patty traditionally just has ground beef in it, right? And so like even adding cheese to it, a lot of people look at that and they're like, oh, that's not how a beef patty is supposed to be. But then I see you just innovating the fuck out of it and just doing whatever, which I was like, that's because the beef patty is kind of boring on its own.
You're right. Trust me, I'm a person that don't even like to eat a beef patty with the meat, the ground meat that's in there.
You gotta freak it.
Nah. I had to do something. I used to do turkey sandwich in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, take the meat out of it and do turkey, cheese. And I don't used to cut it. See how now, I open it, cut it in half. No, before before the social media, I take the meat out of it, make sure it's crunchy, and put turkey and cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, salt, pepper, and vinegar. Call it a day.
Okay. And so then, what was you were doing weird sandwiches before?
Before, but not selling it or
you were just doing it for yourself.
You're a deli man, so you want to try different things.
Right, but it's like I would imagine working in the deli that in reality you're just swamped with customers. Everybody wants some basic shit. They want a bacon, egg, and cheese. They don't want they might have some little different ingredients that they want on it or something, but for the most part, you don't have enough time to be doing creative shit while you're in there, right? But now you guys are actually selling that type of shit, that's all on the menu because you're promoting it on TikTok.
What? You come on Saturday, on Sunday, you be waiting 2 hours on the line.
Really?
Seriously, my line will go around.
Why? So what sandwiches take the longest?
It's not takes longest. You have a whole lot of people and it's a regular sandwich would take us turkey sandwich. It take us 30 seconds. Slice it up, open the bread, get it ready. 1, 2, 3.
I'm not saying a 2-hour line for a turkey sandwich.
I'm just saying. By the Ocky Way, now is it take us let's say every sandwich take us 5 minutes.
Right.
But because you're gonna heat up the Jamaican patties.
Yeah.
You're gonna take it out, scoop the meat out. Then we're gonna
fry
cut
the mozzarella sticks.
We're gonna fry. We're gonna throw the burger on the grill with the peppers and all that, And you know what? We gotta hit it with the Sazon, baby. You heard?
Come on, man.
Stop playing with me, man.
But so when you're working and you have a 2-hour line, how many people are on the grill with you?
I usually have 3 to 4 people.
Oh, so you have a bunch of people helping. Okay.
Yeah. When I started, it was by myself.
Right.
Then I had another one. That's my right hand, Khalil. He's back home, but we waiting for him to come back.
Right.
That I could travel more often,
Okay. And so, can you ever just leave?
No.
And let them do it? You have to be there every day?
I have to be there. I work 7 days.
What about
a
right
week.
now?
Right now, I had to post on social media.
That the sandwiches are gonna be a little.
No. I told him I have one of my nephew and one of my
the proteges.
co-worker.
Proteges.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you really want to grow this thing, you're gonna have to get a whole crew of people that could do the same thing you could do, even if it's 99%, 97%. You're gonna have to get people that can really hold it down, right?
Yeah. You're right. That's why it took me a whole long time. See, this is my first time coming out of the store.
Ever.
Wow.
Not ever.
Not ever.
Since 3 years now.
Right.
Since I was back home 3 years. I went to grab my wife and brought her back here. Brought her in with me, with my kids.
That's how you boss up, for real.
Yeah. So I was working through since I brought her back 3 years, you could say, till now.
Right.
I just took off.
But so what's going through your head as a person who's never really been on social media when you first get 1 million views or whatever it is on your TikTok? What's going through your head? It must be a weird fucking feeling seeing all these comments from all these people. You have no idea who they are. And
I think this is a blessing from God. As always, I think God opened a door for me and told me hey, you're going to do your thing. Oh, I'm gonna close this door on you.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going forward, man. I'm push hard as I could, and always putting in my mind, it's always gonna be another level.
It's pretty crazy because, I mean, who the fuck have you ever heard of that made it up out of the bodega and, like, took running a corner store to another level? Because, like, you could own a bunch of corner stores.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what are the options? It's like we haven't seen that many people be able to really make something out of that.
But I think that's the thing that's so appealing about your platform is that, like, before you, we really never seen this before. And I'm not going to lie. I've seen a lot of copycats, you know, people doing similar things. And I'm not going to lie, that's what made me subscribe. Like, okay, like I said, I wasn't really a food guy on YouTube, but I had to subscribe to yours specifically after I realized I was watching other videos that was the same style as you, but it didn't have that personality. It wasn't the Ocky Way at the end of the day.
Love.
You feel me? Know, so I'm like, okay, like you took it a step further by like branding yourself along with the business, and that just in turn helped grow the business. But it's kind of like not out of the way, but like we're staying in Manhattan.
Yeah,
it was kind of like a little trek. It was a little mission. So does that ever cause like a problem for tourists when they come to the city that don't know nothing about New York? They're like, oh, I gotta find it.
Trust me, I have tourists that came because I always do like when people comes through, I always tell them like, well, I always speak with them where y'all from, and they was like, listen, some people came to my store without them not knowing about the Ocky Way. Like they would go
ended up there.
Yeah, they went to like on the internet where the best place to eat.
Right,
Ocky Way pop up.
But so that must have been weird for you because it's like you're just working there, and then all of a sudden you start fucking around on social media, and you're bringing in a ton of customers. So your family must have been looking at you like, what's going on? Like all of a sudden it's like you're worth a lot more to them because you know you're better than just putting the Sprites on the shelf all of a sudden. It's like, no, you got a real ability to bring customers in on a different level, and I'm sure they're seeing it in the cash register every night. So how does your relationship with them kind of start to change, or did it?
Like, man, they used to be in my ass before, man.
Really?
Yup. So like I used to tell them, can I go home to an hour early? No, you got 12 hours of shift. You got to do your whole shift. Now when they start seeing all this, I get to come in whenever I want. I get to do whatever I want. My rules in the store.
Hell yeah.
Everything. So ain't no you could talk to me like
talk to me nice.
Talk to me nice. I ain't trying to tell them that, but that's where they like the whole thing switch up.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Yeah, they used to get mad sometimes. Like they told me do something, and it's not my job really. Like, but they know I get it done.
But is there any kind of conflict? Because I'm imagining that they're pretty traditional. Like most bodegas are pretty fucking traditional. Like just it's pretty much the same every day, year after year. You just don't change too much. But then all of a sudden you want to put all this crazy stuff on the menu. How was that conversation?
Now they want to take off. They want to take the first menu off. They just want to put Ocky Way menu.
Yeah. Wait, but this is my question though about the whole like ordering process. So it's not like you walk up and there's like a sandwich called, you know, like the raw, and it's like a pastrami Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, so you have to freestyle it.
No, literally, that's the whole ordering process. Is you walk up and you tell him what you want.
Like you told me, oh, I want a chopped cheese or a steak. Bob, freak it out for me. Like, do what you gotta do.
Right.
So I go and do a little touch into it, you know. Make sure you
throw some Takis on that bitch. Throw a damn waffle underneath.
You bring a Pop-Tart, you bring a honey bun, you bring whatever. Like I make it happen. Like somebody came the other day. He grabbed the Chico steaks. He grabbed the apple pie. He grabbed the whatchamacallit, some Takis or Cheetos. He's like, yo, make this the Ocky Way.
What?
Seriously. Like they called me. That's what it was. An order that was requested while I was not there. But who was in the deli. Hand me up, yo, what I should do with this? I was like, all right, common sense. Chico steaks, you know where you could throw it on a pancake, crush it up, you know, throw it in the batter and make pancakes, Chico steak pancakes.
Great idea.
Okay, chop that apple pie, chop it up. Make sure you chop it up little pieces like.
Can I bring my own ingredients?
Yes, as long as
I
no
can.
fault. Yes.
So I can bring my own Cheetos?
You can bring whatever you want.
Or I can I feel like that the food code or like the local health
The
inspector
FDA.
might have something to say about that. Like that seems kind of risque to be able to be like, here's some rotten ass food that's been sitting in my fridge. Cook it for me.
You can bring a pizza, whatever you want.
Doubling down.
No, I think it's better if you get the fresh ingredients from the Ocky Way.
Yeah.
From Red Hook.
Red Hook Food Curve, baby.
Red Hook Food Curve, man.
You got that good boar's head?
You already know all the
Listen.
Red Hook
Hey,
is a
listen,
hood.
listen,
Thank
listen.
you, China Mac.
Shout out to motherfucking China Mac, man, for taking me and AD to the hood, to Red Hook, to go visit the Ocky Way. I don't think that him or AD both like really understood my level of like fandom.
Okay.
So
So
they-
AD is a fake fan.
No. AD is obviously a fan,
Okay.
but I'm saying I think that they were surprised that I really knew this much about bro. They were like, "Whoa, what?"
But so okay, what's the vibe like? It goes down over there? Are you worried about crime? Is there crazy shit happening outside?
I don't think you could have stepped to Red Hook back then.
Me?
Anybody, like a whole lot of people.
I don't
you
think I've been there back in
I'm
the
not
day, so
saying
I don't
you,
know.
but
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Red Hook, I got my grandfather, rest in peace. You heard, from my mother's side.
Right.
He was out there before all of us. His name is Charlie. You go in the hood, Red Hook, you say, yo, you know Charlie? They tell you, like, that's our grandpa.
Right.
Like, that's how much respect they had for him. You know? So, back in his days when he was there, you see dead bodies. People call cops. Cops couldn't come into the hood and grab the dead bodies out there.
They wouldn't want to come in.
Uh-uh.
It was that crazy.
It was that crazy.
Right.
In my own eyes, somebody get lit with 2 banana clips in front of the store.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Have you been in situations that made you feel like you were in danger?
Nah. One time I got me and my my buddy that grew up since young since we 2 years old.
Right.
Like he knowed him, I think, from school. So he used to sell them the Sidekick phones. You remember the Sidekick phones?
God.
Right, yeah.
That's the worst era.
You heard?
For real.
The Sidekick phone. So he bought one from him one time, and he was like, "Yo." He told him, "I got some more. I got the PSDs, whatever.
PSPs, yeah.
Yeah, before like those old games. I got some Nintendo.
Right.
I got some more phones.
He got everything.
Yeah, if you want to come, because he had his white boy. You know, that was his white boy that had all of this because his father had a store. So he was grabbing them from his father's store and putting them in the house. He's like, if y'all want, could come with me to his house and y'all could pick whatever y'all want. He was like, all right. He called me. He's like, yo, you coming with me? You know your mom. I was like, all right, I ain't going to leave you too. I took $120 with me that time. But one thing I had on me, my mom diamond rings on my finger. You heard? So we went, we took the train, then we went down, we took the bus, then we started walking. In my head already, this is a plan, this is a setup.
Right.
So I'm just going, I don't want to tell my man, like, nah, I told you I'm with you. So we going. So whatever is going to come towards us, we facing it. So we went down, he's like, all right, so wait. So they got us in this house, but on the side. So me, my boy, and the kid that brought us there, we over there inside. Now another kid come from the other side with a hammer in his hand. Like, everything.
Sneak attack.
Yeah, so everything, let's go. So my mans was shaking already. I was like, y'all can have everything. It doesn't matter. So boom. So the kid is looking at the ring. It was like, you know you got to take that. I was like, listen, it's one thing. Take everything you want, but I can't give you this. This is my mom dude's ring. Like, I was worried about mom, you know. She didn't know I was rocking her ring.
Shit.
That's a very out of the ordinary thing to do. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I never even thought about throwing my mom's wedding ring on.
It was not
bro,
her
you're
wedding ring. It was her diamond ring. That's
Oh, it's
my
just
papa. Yeah.
oh,
not
I was
her
about to say,
wedding
bro,
ring.
you're tripping. I used to wear my mom's gold jewelry and shit all the time.
Really?
Yeah, like when I was a kid.
I'm
Bro,
missing
what?
out. I had no
bro,
idea.
Bro, I would steal my mom's like fucking Michigan like university crew neck. I would steal shit from my mom all the time. I
My
stole
mom had
jeans
no
from my
cool
mom
clothes.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like vintage Levi's.
Oh.
Like on some like baggy shit, you know?
You're starting to make me wish that my mom had more drip.
So boom, he pulled out. They was okay. They told. That's what is the funny part of it. one day we was getting robbed, so they was telling my man, like, pull your jeans up and started, like,
Shake them.
Yeah, shake them. What he did. Guess what he did, Adam?
What?
Tell me what he did, Adam.
I don't know.
He put him down.
He took his...
He just misunderstood.
He was
so
he
shook.
came to this country before me.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
So he told me shake your pen. So while he was taking, I was laughing. They was like, "Yo, you laughing?" I was like, "This is not a funny part."
Like, come on, bro.
Wow.
So boom, they were trying to get the ring. They hit me behind my head with the gun.
Oh shit.
I don't know. So I think I was too worried about my mom. I was not with it. So they ran. You know that. So they had the money. They took the phones that we had, everything.
Damn.
But they didn't take the ring, though.
And I had my mom ring. No.
Yeah.
But that you're selling the story just because it was an important lesson about how you should move around in this area?
Yeah. You already know.
Yeah.
That was such a terrible era in life. Like, were these people older than you? Were like they older than you?
They was older than us, yeah.
Bro, listen. This time in life was so terrible because there was no morals. It was like grown ass 30-year-old men pulling gun. The first time I ever had a gun pulled out on me, I was in middle school. I had a sidekick. Some grown ass men pulled pistols out on us and robbed us on the street. Middle schoolers. For the fucking sidekicks. I'm like, damn, you couldn't even rob a nigga your age?
Never.
Never.
Yo, let me ask you something. So you're Muslim.
Yes.
So you don't eat the pig?
No.
Turkey bacon only.
Does it bother you having to handle so much bacon and ham and whatever while making the sandwiches? Is there any kind of concern at all there?
I ain't gonna lie. All these Arabs that's in this country, they all serve pork.
Right.
You heard? Like,
there's none that are so hardcore that they won't do it?
Like, a lot of the one that's on the deans, they don't play.
Right.
They do not play. Like, even if you have ham in your store or pork, they ain't not even walking to your store.
Right. You would be at a huge disadvantage if you couldn't use bacon. Let's be real.
That's now to me. Like, seriously, like.
Oh, you don't now?
Nah, no more. Like,
really?
Yeah, I keep it
I
up.
didn't realize this.
The sandwich that I got out there, it was turkey bacon.
No, turkey bacon pretty good.
And beef bacon.
But if you're like a regular
beef bacon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but everybody they taste, they be thinking it's pork bacon. It's beef bacon. If you don't tell them it's beef bacon, and it's a mind thing, it's pork bacon.
And so you're doing this because you just feel like you've made it to the point where you don't have to use that, so you might as well just not do it?
No, we stopped, let's say, now? Over 10 years, stopped serving pork.
Oh, 10 years. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. Okay.
Yeah. But every Arab served pork. The majority of people, or besides the ones that's on their deen that don't play, like,
Right.
they don't play with
You're from Yemen.
No, yes.
Is there something about Middle Eastern people that makes them really fucking good at this job? Or like that they just have the work ethic to hold it down? Or like, what do you think it is that they just dominate this category of store?
You see how we are back home is hard. It's hard for us for living wise and everything. So basically back home, people carry rocks behind their back. And they're not even getting $10 a day.
Yeah.
You heard? And working for 8-9 hours just carrying rocks from bringing up to the to a second floor, third floor for all day long. Cement. Or digging big hole, place a hole. Yeah. People dig like some people they don't afford it with the machines. What they call the cat, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't afford money, so they bring people dig. Boom, like I give you 20,000 in Arabic. 20,000 basically compared to $100. That was back then. Yeah. Now 60,000 compared to is $100
to do the ditch. To dig the ditch.
Just like, what is the value of Yemen? Like
60,000 to one
is $100
US or to $100 US dollars.
Is $100 US dollars.
What the fuck? So you're saying that like your people come here and it doesn't seem like a bad deal working in the store for minimum wage or whatever.
Blue bills, baby. They see the US money. They gonna go hard.
Right.
7 days nonstop. They would do it for 2-3 years straight.
Let me ask you something. My bodega when I was living in New York, or also even when we were back in Brooklyn just recently on this BMX trip, one of the things that I love about it is a lot of times you have a relationship with your bodega guy that they will like really help you out with a lot of little shit. Like, oh, my homie has to pick up his key, this key that I have. Yeah. And I don't have anywhere that I can leave it for him to get it. So I go in and I give the fucking guy at the bodega a couple bucks, and I'm like, hey, this dude Phil's gonna come in here and ask for this key. Can you just give it to him? You guys down to help out with stuff like that? Like, so I would even have packages dropped off sometimes. I swear to God, and I would tip them, but they didn't mind helping out. I feel like your shit's too lit that you can't be a part-time FedEx.
It happened in old stores. Like we had we worked it with the the FedEx and all that. Like,
oh, that's fire.
Really?
Yeah, we did. You have the options now to do that.
And that's part of what makes living in New York City feel like an actual community, is that you kind of, it's like your neighbors and you actually have a relationship with them beyond just the transaction and giving them money and they give you some shit.
It is like, especially the store that is most popular in the community, that's like family with everybody. That's like, that's their second house. As they say, everybody that comes, like, sometimes I start barking out my way out, like, why you here all day? Bro, this is my second house.
Yeah.
Like, yo, you serious, man?
It's crazy because in New York or in LA, we don't have that. It's like we all just go to a 7-Eleven. Maybe people who live in certain areas have that.
I was about to say, like, you know for sure there's some.
It's true. But even in, like, the nice parts of New York City where, like, expensive-ass $1 million apartments and shit, motherfuckers still got a bodega that they stop by to get breakfast or to get, whatever they need for the day and shit.
It could be like a full vegan one, but, like, it's the vegan bodega is right there.
Yeah. They have everything. You have some regular stores now. They sell vegan and all that too.
You sell all that kind of stuff too?
Yeah, I do.
Because over the years,
Beyond Burgers, the Impossible, all that.
I lived in like Brooklyn and Queens till 2009, and then when I came back years later, all of a sudden a lot of the bodegas have organic market or like vegan whatever, like all this advertising that I'm like, this motherfucker is saying that he's organic. Like I never would have thought this would be the kind of place that would have something like that up, but these are the places that are being gentrified, so they got to appeal to their new rich clientele, right?
No, but I'm not even gonna lie. That was something that I didn't like. I've never experienced until going into the bodegas in New York. Like the fresh vegetables, like you literally are chopping the bread and the meat and the cheese off a damn like loaf of it, and I'm just like you have the most vibrant, beautifully colored vegetables. Like you just pick them shits yourself in the damn backyard.
Pick whatever you want, and we gonna make it happen.
But that's like that's such not a thing here. I don't think I have ever said more than "How you doing" to my corner store guy that I've grew up with my entire life.
Out here?
Yeah, out here. I just moved from there from first grade till I'm about to be 30 next year. I just moved from there like 2 months ago. I've never said more than 2 words to this man.
I think it's much more the norm in LA to like not really talk to the fucking guy that as your corner store as. I feel like in New York, even though when we were there for a week, by like the 3rd day, the fucking guy working at the bodega is saying shit to me and Phil and like joking around with us about little things. It's a much more close family type vibe. Yeah.
Me personally, like me as a young man. Worked in a store, whatever. I've been to people's houses, like in the projects.
Wow. Yeah, the projects was right there.
Yeah.
As soon as we got out the whip, I'm like, okay.
I think I was the first Arab from there in that community that been in those projects. They can't go. A lot of people cannot. It used to be.
Is Adam gonna get accepted?
I got a podcast. I got a podcast. Yo, what's important to like maintain good relationships with the community? Because in particular, it's like in a lot of communities, you might be like the only Middle Eastern people, or it's a small percentage in comparison to Hispanic or black or white or whatever. And it's like, you got to try to be cool with everybody. Like what are the things you've learned about how to kind of stay out of other people's bullshit, keep the temperature low, make sure the shit doesn't get aggressive? Like, what have you learned?
I learned is like when you see something going, just mind your business, just walk. Somebody come ask you, says, yo, where you could get this from or whatever. You just mind your business.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
that's probably.
So usually
people
like,
ask you stuff like that?
Yeah, like, yo, what I could get drugs. I don't know.
Do you know people who have gotten caught up like that?
Trust me, I seen it in my own damn
seen it all, huh?
Yeah.
Nah, because I remember my dad growing up telling me about some guy he knew who worked at a grocery store who got 10 years for being a lookout. Like straight up, like on some, like he just worked in this grocery store and he was letting them do some kind of drug transaction in the back by the loading dock. And he let them do it and knew it was happening and he got like 10 years.
But how could they prove that he knew?
I mean,
was
probably
cameras.
phone calls.
Or seen them with them or
probably
something.
before. Yeah, probably people telling phone
There's
calls,
always,
all kinds of shit.
especially the grown people ones, like
Yeah.
the OG heads.
Now it's gotta be super easy to make the case. Back then, they'd probably write a letter. I would like you to engage in some criminal activity with me. Yeah.
Man, no, but that's fucked up that people would even like put you in that predicament or bring that type of because you don't seem like that's the type of time.
Come on, you never asked the bodega guy where I can get some coke.
No, I don't want random bodega.
But what if he
coke.
seems like he's kind of like with the shits? Like I'm looking at him. This motherfucker got Gucci shoes on. Hey, where the coke at? I'm sorry. I feel like you might know, and I respect you not telling me. But I'm saying if I was in that lifestyle, I might ask.
No, you gotta ask like the niggas in front of the store hanging out,
Hell
not the
no.
guy that works in
He
the
got
store.
the plug prices, bro. He's got the distributor.
They can tell you,
He gonna get that boar's head work.
They can tell you, come grab a Tylenol, Advil, crush it up.
That's what you tell him. Nah, yeah.
He re-rocking out here.
No, yeah, you asked for some coke. You're like, no, I got some Tylenol though.
Nah, that's what the people.
I got some Monster Energy
no,
right
I'm
here.
just saying, he's like, why you don't ask the people that's outside the store? That's what they do. We got you.
Yeah,
They go on the side of the store, grab a Tylenol. All right.
But how much does the cops come in and they ask you, hey, what happened? There's a dead body outside. What happened?
Man,
Yeah,
trust me.
I don't know.
No, like I don't know. I was not here. I'm busy.
Because you gotta have good relationships with the cops too.
You got. Hey, I be good with everybody, but I'm not. The boss is not here. Back home, somewhere you got.
Right.
That's
Just
how we do.
yeah. Keep out of it in general.
man,
Because
you
you don't
got-
want to be seen having
don't
a
wanna
10-minute
have-
conversation with this cop either, right?
You don't want to have no type of connect
with
with those.
Who's the most famous person that ever came in?
me, AD, and China Mac.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Nah, that's come on. Yeah, my brothers, of course.
No, just kidding. Go ahead.
We have who? We have big rappers. You say okay. We have Sheesh. We have
It's probably been a lot, honestly. I've seen a lot.
the DJ Mustard, Ty
okay.
Dolla $ign.
Wow.
Oh, all the way from the West Coast.
Yeah,
The West Coast is fucking with you, man.
I had Drake hit me up.
But you
Yeah.
haven't tapped in yet.
Nah, yet.
You might have to bring the sandwich to him. I'm not gonna lie.
Trust me, I'll bring it to my
I was gonna say.
I will fly.
Okay, I need to know what's in the OVO Ocky Way sandwich.
I will fly to him.
But what are you
What
gonna?
would you-
What
what
would
would
you,
you
what
put
would you
in it?
suggest he have on a sandwich?
Huh?
If
you're
he
gonna
asks
make
you,
it,
if he asks you what's it, he's like, make me a OVO sandwich the Ocky Way. What are you putting together for Drake? Oh,
gotta be a surprise.
okay.
You can't bring it out, then you know that's it.
I respect it.
But it depends on where he's at in his life too, right? Because I mean, Drake is fitness conscious
That's
as
the
well.
man.
So if somebody comes in and they're worried about staying in shape, what do you got for him? You tell him
Oh,
go
we-
across the street.
Nah, he got mad.
Oh,
I'm telling
okay.
you,
We
he
got
got mad fresh.
falafel. We got everything.
Right.
He got the freshest veggies in town, bro.
We got everything. We can make anything happen. Like everything we got.
Weirdest thing.
Oh, bacon, egg, and cheese with some gummy worms in there.
Okay.
Oh, what?
what?
That don't even sound appealing.
That's just like food groups that should not mingle.
Yeah.
Because I had a burger with bacon and everything on a donut bun before. Like, honestly, it was fucking good. Like, it was sweet. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but it was overall pretty fucking good. I didn't have any kind of grossed out feeling with it. But a gummy worm with bacon, like, ugh.
Yeah, like he told me chop it up inside the egg.
What the fuck? Remember the homie made us a burger with fucking peanut butter on it that one time, remember?
Yeah, peanut butter is good, though.
That
Peanut
shit
butter
was
is good
good.
on everything. Actually, I don't know. Maybe if you cut the worms up a lot and they're like sprinkled
Why?
throughout everything.
And the eggs?
But it is one of the best fucking foods. Let's be real.
What, the gummy worms?
Yeah.
That's not a food?
If I could eat any, like, snack, I don't know, like some really good gummy worms might be fucking up there, dude.
Okay, what's the like highest stack sandwich you've ever made? Because at some point I'm like, how are you even biting this?
Yeah.
For Big E, WWE, they told me to do a triple of 4 layers of a chopped cheese. It was the size of a Big E head. I was like, yo, you sure you? She's like, man, give me my sandwich with me.
Right.
He came at 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, to come grab that sandwich. So when I cut it in half, I was like, yo, who's going to hold the second half?
It had to be you.
the fuck?
Seriously, like it was a big sandwich. You can't. So he's like, you need half of the sandwich. He's like, no, give me my whole sandwich.
Oh, you better stop playing.
Seriously.
Wow.
It was like that. He was like, I was like, yo, your sandwich is coming right now. I got you.
Yeah, that sounds like a sandwich I might have to eat half and put the other in the fridge. Yo, where'd all the catchphrases come from? Were those around before social media? Or did you kind of like develop those once you were on camera?
I was just on camera.
Freestyled it.
Because I was having like the drink, right? But we was never saying something about it.
Right.
So I was like, yo, let's say something about the drink. Can't forget.
Yeah.
And that's funny because he's always had this meme of saying no bev.
Yeah.
Meaning if somebody's eating a sandwich or something or
No
having a
drink,
meal and they don't have a drink, he would just clown them and put them on a story.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Kinda
this is
weird.
It's
Great
a
minds.
personal connection,
Yeah.
right? It's an international thing, man. That like you thought I was just making this up. We all been on the bev wave.
Oh,
You
no, but I feel you. 'Cause
gotta have the bev with you at
Can't
all
forget
times.
the bev. Never,
Yeah.
never, never.
Never,
No.
never,
Definitely. Like I refuse to eat anything because I always have to be able to like cleanse the palate. Hit it with the water on the tongue. Everything tastes new again.
Exactly.
You
And
know?
that way you could dive into different parts of your plate.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
bro, if I'm eating like a burger and then I got ice cream after, bro, I can't have a ground beef tongue touching on some vanilla. That's just like, no, I need to cleanse. And really, I would like a little time between two.
When was
Let's
the
sit
last
here,
time-
relax for a half hour.
When was the last time you had a burger and then had ice cream right after?
Sunday night, I had a burger and then cheesecake. And I gave myself a nice little half hour, drank some water.
Yeah.
You know, I want to spread it out so I could really appreciate the cheesecake.
You know what you could do next time?
Oh, he's going to spice it up for me? put the cheesecake on the burger.
No. See, we're going to do that cheesecake on the pancake
Exactly.
batter. So you're going to have a cheesecake pancake.
Right,
With your burger at the same time.
right.
Is that gonna be the bun, the pancake?
Yeah. Then you hit it with that syrup or honey.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the honey. See, the honey is the organic
Chopped
part.
up some bacon, chop it up after you finish cooking it.
Mm.
Some salted onion if you like salted onion.
What's your favorite shit to eat when you're not eating at the deli? And do you eat a lot at the deli?
I was gonna ask. that
I'm
too.
all day in the deli. I love the steak.
Mm.
I love my steak, but I make it spicy though.
Yeah, your seasoning game is top tier. Are you ever gonna reveal your seasoning secrets? Because
You like KFC? You got a
the
secret
package
recipe?
you use is like very vibrant color. You feel me? I pay attention, brother.
I know.
OMG.
You taking notes, huh?
Hey, listen, man. I'm trying to match. I'm in the store trying to match up the packets. Like
No, never.
never.
That's how you change the game.
Yeah,
yeah.
for real. Because you actually season your food.
Yeah, you have to. A lot of people told me, some chefs hit it with the salt and pepper. I was like, all right, if salt and pepper is good for you, that's you.
Yeah, we got to.
I'm doing my thing. You do what you gotta do. I ain't tell you when you do salt and pepper when you cooking.
So you don't do salt and pepper? You do other spices?
I do some
Oh.
salt and pepper, but
Right.
It goes
I
crazy,
use
though.
I add, but salt I don't really barely I use it.
Right.
I do not like
It's
to
a
use
little
salt.
pinch, a little pinch.
Yeah.
Got it. So what are the top catchphrases that people say when they see you in the street? Never, never.
I can never the Ocky Way. Sure.
Yeah.
OMG.
See, that's why I knew something was up and I was so confused because you and AD are just shaw. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I love when Adam has no idea what's going on about something,
Yeah.
and we just have like a little
Pisses me off. Anything. If he knows a song I don't know, I'm just like, I'm going to my
now-
office and get on YouTube for a
but
little
now-
bit.
Just like that,
Yeah,
straight
I
up.
don't like that.
But now look, you went and did your research, but you have to go. The next time we go to New York, you got to come with us,
You
bro.
gotta pull
That's
up.
what I was thinking. I was thinking of how much my kid would enjoy it
But
too.
You know what we do, right? We're having a pop-up on Thursday out here in LA.
Really?
Make
Hell
sure
yeah.
you touch down. We making that chopped cheese only
there.
for one day in LA.
Where's that going down at?
It's going down in Burbank.
In Burbank.
Yes.
Wow, amazing.
Wow.
So
Like 5 minutes away.
what's
from
the whole idea with that? You're trying to take things to the next level, like in terms of just spreading your shit beyond New York, because you could just stay posted up there, grinding, making content for the rest of your life, right? But you could also expand and come out to LA and make a mark, do shit like this, etc. Right?
Look, you got merch now. Like
We
come
having
on.
this. We having merch dropping out as well.
Damn. So what's the idea out here? Just to spread awareness, get the brand out there more.
Yeah, of course. China.
network.
Yeah, and I do. I have a big fan out here too. That's why.
Nice.
Every time I'm in the store, chef, where you from? Oh, I'm from LA. Oh, where you from? Oh, I'm from LA.
Really?
Where you from? I'm Cali.
Think New York take you for granted a little too much?
Huh?
You think New York takes you for granted a little too much and LA appreciates it?
You know.
Interesting. New York gotta respect you while you're here.
They
You might take your talents out here.
we're trying to have it all over the world, man.
Could you imagine though? Could you imagine like
yeah.
franchising or like opening a bunch of different locations or something like that at
Trust
some
me,
point?
I already have.
He's 10 steps ahead of you on
I'm
this.
already,
I could see it.
I'm
You
going
deserve-
forward.
You deserve it though, brother, for real, because you bring so much positive energy through your videos, comforting food. Like you really are helping make the world a better place with the content that you put out. I truly believe that, for real, for real.
Thank you. I really appreciate you, my brother.
Come on, man.
Holy love.
We got to get Adam a motherfucking chopped cheese, the Ocky Way. Okay, Adam, what's gonna be on your Ocky Way sandwich? What do you?
Whatever he says, mozzarella sticks, whatever the fuck you be putting on that shit, I'm down.
I said that's what I'm talking about.
You even be seasoning the damn mozzarella sticks. Like, them shits be having some damn parsley flakes on the outside. I'm like, man, my boy going crazy over here.
This especially when we say Bismillah, that's praying over the food. That's it. That whole blessing goes in.
This
there.
guy
You
doesn't
good.
pray, but we're gonna force him to pray.
No.
I'll pretend. Yeah.
I'll pretend.
I'll bow my head.
No, when I say, okay, I think the sandwich I got was
Jamaican patty
Jamaican patty.
with chopped cheese, or what do you had? No, you had chicken, or what do you had?
I think, oh my God, that is what it was. Jamaican patty with chopped cheese, mozzarella sticks, bacon, spinach, and grilled onions.
Yes, sir. No tomatoes, though.
No
Usually
tomato.
His heart
Yo,
doesn't match the
this
tomato.
is, that's,
Part my
the
life.
fact he remembered that
That's
is
insane.
crazy.
How'd you connect with China Mac? And like, he's doing his food thing too.
Yo, that's the brother that mom that didn't had right
Oh
here.
God,
man.
for real, man.
Seriously, like he's the first one that pulled up on me, and I started asking him stuff to help me. He was never regret me. He was always, yo, call me. This is my. He's like, this is my number. Anything you need, whatever, I'm here for you, bro. Like, man, God bless you.
Right.
That shit's beautiful, man.
Yep. And so he came the first time, came the second time, but the third time, I think I had to kick him out.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to kick him out with household
Ocky Way.
and AD. I had to kick all of them out, all three of them.
Damn, I'm glad I wasn't
We was
there.
a
Yeah.
little rowdy in the
What?
store.
I still got my pass.
We had the people from Canada, from Toronto, right? We had the people
my Somalian boys, man.
Shout out to my
Somalian
Somali people,
boys,
yeah.
yo.
And right, we gonna be out there in Toronto soon, man.
Yeah,
I really have a huge followers over there as well. So my boys pulled up on me and started, yeah. He had the whole store turned up. Everybody, like the cashier was looking
Everybody
at me
just yelling.
You doing the food or is a party? Is a Aki club over there?
Club Ocky.
Are you is it all love or do you get hate from people that are kind of in your world that maybe are jealous or I don't know?
It is a lot of hate, and I
Really?
don't pay attention to them.
Exactly.
I always put the smile to them, and I always say, "Yes, sir, man, help you today."
Cause what is there to hate, man? Like, come on.
Hey,
like,
I don't know. So like, some people hate me because like people is coming from all over. Okay, like so now I keep telling my people from my, like, if you hate me, keep it to yourself.
Yeah, you got nothing nice to say. Don't say it
it.
at all.
Right.
Keep it to yourself, brother. I ain't gonna hate you because you hate me. I'ma love you more. I'ma
Damn.
love you more.
You thinking about starting to rap?
Rapping?
Yeah.
I don't know. You never know.
Hey, man,
You never know.
you dress better than a lot of these rappers.
My
I'm
name
not
is
gonna lie.
Ocky. I work behind the deli. All I make is butter and jelly. You know how I roll that Philly. Stop playing with me, man.
I didn't know he
Yo,
was gonna hit me with a couple bars over the head right there. What the fuck?
That was fire.
Hard.
The Ocky tape coming soon.
You heard?
You meet a lot of
The
girls in the
Ocky
deli?
album.
Huh?
You meet a lot of girls in the deli, or are they showing up in your DMs these
A
days?
whole lot, man.
Yeah.
That's why I went back home in 2008 and got married.
Exactly.
It was too much.
Oh,
It
really?
was too much since social media. Before social
So
media.
you got married like 12 years in advance because you knew that once you popped off, it would be too much pressure.
Trust me, the time when I was decided to go back home, a girl, I swear to God, she was gonna kill herself and such. She was like,
Whoa.
I turned to Muslim and all that.
Right.
So her mother know, like, I was like, be careful, I'm traveling, watch your daughter. She's talking, Like she disappeared for like 2 months
What?
From the house. Yeah, from,
Because she was so heartbroken that
like,
you were gone?
Yeah. So when I came back, she got a baby already. I was like, hey, congratulations. It's all love.
What the fuck?
You put the pipe on her the Ocky way.
Cocky way.
Here we go.
No.
Oh my God, man.
Damn. That's legendary.
Heartbreaker Ock over here, man.
Nah, man. I always tell him like, I'm not here to love. You know?
Yeah, like you like
We
I
friends.
love the grill.
I love the grill.
I love the deli, baby.
That's what I love.
what you gotta tell him.
That's the half of my heart right there.
There
that
you
grill.
go.
I love the grill more than you know.
That is
Oh. Yeah, man.
I am married to the
Yeah.
grill. So we just did a contract, me and the grill, for the rest of the life.
You should
Better
get like
get prenup.
you should
Because
get
that's a bad bitch.
you should get like a spatula chain or some shit like that. Like that'd be so tight.
Oh my God.
You never know what's coming
Hey,
up.
listen.
Beef patty chain
Yo.
that you can open.
Nah, I'm
It's
have
filled with gold,
You know what my-
mozzarella
you know
gold.
what my chain gonna be? My whole actually chopped cheese on a Jamaican
Yo.
patty while it's open and the mozzarella sticks is melting.
Bro.
Yo, that's the
You
crazy.
think, you think I'm capping? You
Come
gonna
on.
see that.
The
Like
game
the real
has changed.
Hey,
Trust me.
listen. With the enamel game they got going on now, you could literally do anything at
You
this
gonna
point.
see how that chain gonna look.
Right.
And I hope nobody gonna go and take it. Yeah.
Nah, it's cool. You got that. You got that.
You
got
know,
that.
you know how some people.
We know where it came from first if they
Yeah,
do.
You can make a fake version too and then rock that. Pumper jewels.
Oh, that's your new swag? You
Well, that's why that was Brian Pumper's excuse for rocking fake jewelry.
Yeah,
he
right.
said like, well, I can't possibly be walking around wearing $500,000 worth of jewelry.
why are you like
As if he actually has $500,000 worth of jewelry living in your car.
Oh,
This motherfucker.
trying to pick up girls on the train?
Who invented chopped cheese?
They said people said was from Harlem. Then people said it was in the Bronx. That's what Cardi B said. Chopped cheese
Cardi
was-
says that. Cardi B said it's from the Bronx.
They started in the Bronx. Yo, Cardi B, come
The
check
Bronx
out
wants-
the Ocky Way.
The Bronx thinks they started rap music, everything.
We
Is
gotta
that
get
true?
Cardi B to pull up to the bodega.
That's what we gonna do. Hopefully.
Yeah,
We
she
need
really
ev-
loves the city.
We need
on.
everybody.
So you
to
want
know.
to try a real chopped cheese? Pull up on me, Cardi B.
Come on.
Yeah, you gonna get it the Ocky Way. Promise you never gonna say the Bronx got the chopped cheese no more.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Anything except for when me and China Mac was trying to take AD and his girl to get fucking chopped cheeses, and we walked for mad block. Where was we in? We was in lower. Oh yeah.
Oh,
We was like by Dover Street Market and shit.
You're just walking around some random area, going into random bodegas. You got chopped
Bro.
cheese, and they're like,
No, they're like, no, they had no beef patties, none of that. They
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
fucking with us.
You got to go to the premium
go back
bodegas.
to the
There's a
hood.
lot of bullshit ass bodegas that realistically are probably like not even turning a profit. They're just selling fentanyl out the basement or something.
God. You know, like for some reason I wanted to take it back, and I got a bologna, like a fried bologna sandwich
Fried bologna
at the
sandwich.
bodega.
I hope they slice it up for you like kind of a thick slices, not thin.
Yeah, no, it was good actually.
I have some onions and peppers.
See, I didn't take it that
You
deep. I
even
should
know, you
have. I should have
even
put the
know.
mayo.
Come on,
Like,
got you.
should have did the whole thing. See,
Got you.
So you gotta
next
come to
time.
my boy.
Don't worry.
I
got
like
you.
my bologna like burnt though. Like
That's what man.
feel
Listen,
me?
I told you.
the Ocky way.
I like my
only-
food in general burnt.
Yeah, my bacon
Everything.
too. I want my
Like,
bacon
I
burnt.
like my food well done, not burnt. Like well done.
Give me some burnt pizza.
I want burnt in. Okay, no, I
crunchy.
don't want burnt
Nah,
pizza.
crunchy.
I want
crunchy.
pizza soft. I want the dough to be doughy still.
I would never order burnt food, but in reality, when the food comes burnt, I'm like, ah.
I had a burnt waffle the other day and I wasn't fucking with it.
Oh, that sounds foul. That's gonna be
Yeah,
soft.
right. Like it was like too dark. It was too crunchy.
Like it was just finished doing a push-up.
It was a buff. Yeah, it was like a buff ass
like
waffle.
10 push-ups, I think, or 20 push-ups.
And it was a Belgian waffle too, so it was like extra crispy, extra chunky.
Oh no,
just came out the gym. That's it.
that's wrong. Damn. All right. Well, anything else we should know about? What do you got planned for the people out there?
Well, oh, we got the merch.
The merch is the
Yes.
next wave. Okay.
Go tap
yeah.
in, man.
You heard?
I'm assuming this says Ocky Way.
Ocky Way, Arabic, and English.
Yeah, that's what.
Ah.
Whoever designed this,
Wait a minute.
10
but
out of 10.
It's just Arabic characters that look like the letters in
Exactly.
Ocky Way.
exactly.
So what does it actually say?
Ocky Way.
Ocky Way, brother.
Brother
Okay.
Way, you heard?
Yeah. Wait, I think the main question we like that I never knew, like the Ock is just the The name of the
Ak is just like the Muslim slang for like your homie, right? Or
Like brother.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Aki is brother.
I've been hearing people say it for forever, and I never really thought about it.
Yeah,
Either.
I never like got the
Yeah.
official answer until right now.
They always call it, in the corner store, yo, Ak, yo, Ak, yo,
Yeah.
Ak. That's why I gotta say it. That's why I did mine. The Ocky Way.
Yeah.
The only way.
You call people boss? That's one of my favorite thing about going and getting some chicken shawarma is that I know that motherfucker gonna call me boss.
Boss?
Yeah, he's like, all right, hot
No,
sauce,
hey,
white
sir.
sauce, boss.
Nah, hey, sir, you like hot sauce or
Sir,
white sauce?
yeah, sir's good too.
You got
love
lamb.
it.
You got lamb over rice.
We got lamb over rice.
I need
chicken
that. I
over
need that
rice,
next time.
Oh, you
chicken
got that
cutlet
there,
over rice.
Bro, yes.
Oh,
we got the
shit.
seafood, the shrimp and salmon. Ooh.
What's
You're
the
sleep, dog.
What's
I'm
the
telling
best halal truck?
I know.
in New York City.
I think they said it was no. They have Ferris. That's what they call. In Queens.
Oh,
Stanway, I think, right?
the king
Yeah.
of falafel.
I think
That's
so.
my boy, Freddie.
Yeah,
You know?
right?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was-
yeah,
he's
yeah.
right
Can we
there
go
next
there
to the
too?
supermarket?
Yeah. I've been going there since like 2003 when he just had a truck, and now he got a store.
Across the street from it.
Yes, and he
Yes,
holds
sir.
it down. And when I go in there, he don't remember my name, but he's like,
knows
brother,
you.
yeah, remembers the face.
My
'cause,
brother.
Like,
Yeah.
literally 20 years
You can't
I've been going to
finish
this
that
spot.
plate though.
Oh,
That
yeah, I
plate
used
is
to finish
heavy.
it all the fucking time.
Nah, that plate is
That's the
heavy.
first falafel I ever had. I'm like, what the fuck? I got turned out. This is my first week in New York City, and I had falafel for the first time from that truck that ends up just happening to be
the
like one of
best
the
one.
best trucks in New York City. I couldn't believe it.
You see how his line be, right?
Oh, yeah. I heard about it. I one day I just had the idea, like, I'm going to Google that fool. And I just find mad YouTube videos of like crazy lines and shit. Yeah, I got lucky last time I went. There was nobody there.
And now all we got is fucking bullshit halal guys here.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah. But
I'm so burnt out on that.
Yo, the halal food, like, there's very few people who are trying to really do it in LA, whereas in New York, there's a million people trying to do
And they're
it.
doing it the best way.
It's kind of weird that in LA, it's like a completely different thing. And halal guys is like one of the few people that have tried to really like take the New York sauce and just come
But
to
it's,
LA.
it's nothing like that
don't-
real,
yeah,
like, you know?
Halal
Just like-
guys is mad good in New York.
And especially as the
Yeah,
person
kinda weird
that,
out here.
that's cooking and
No,
who's in top
exactly.
of the
Yeah.
grill. Trust me. If you're not doing it from your heart, this food will be a tracata.
But do you think that you could move out here and start up a deli and do your thing? Or is there something about New York, like the ingredients or something? Because they always talk about how the bagels are different in New York and shit. But I also heard they've done mad tests and that they have a hard time actually identifying reasons why the bagels would be different in New York versus LA.
Maybe it's the temperature.
Or they talk about the weather, but they've tested like a million things, and I feel like they don't really have a good answer.
I told you is always the person's been behind all that scene. Like if you don't have the vibes of
come from the heart.
if you're not cooking it, if you're on a job that you don't like, it's not gonna come complete. It's not gonna come right.
Right.
But if you put in the right person, no matter what, that food is coming from the heart.
Yo, because there's this breakfast burrito that I order off Postmates sometimes from this one
You've been
spot in
talking
LA,
about
right?
this spot
And
forever.
I only have ever got it on Sundays, right? The other day I ordered it on like a Wednesday. Shit sucked. And I'm just like,
You think it was a different chef?
it was
there?
probably a different chef on a different day who didn't wrap it the same way or put it together the right way. It's all the same ingredients.
What was different about it?
I don't know. It just wasn't rolled right. It didn't hit the same. I'm used to it feeling like mad solid, and now it's like kind of a squishy burrito, and I'm just like, damn, this is not what I wanted right now.
Some pimp squeak with skinny ass arms couldn't tuck that bitch in.
That's what I'm saying. I need an abuelo in there just wrapping that shit.
Nah, listen, like I obviously have seen so many of this man's videos, but like this, like actually tasting the food, and it was like this shit tastes like from the heart, home cooked. Like this is like my uncle made this, you know. My
I'm about to
cousin
go
made
catch
it.
a PJ just to go get one. Well, I guess I
Well,
gotta wait
what-
till you go back, but
Well, no, this
or I could just
weekend
get a regular flight.
we're going
This
this
is
Thursday.
Thursday.
the pop up
Come
on
on.
Thursday. I do have a bunch of interviews Thursday, but I'm gonna try to make it work. You gonna be
Bro,
in there late?
It's
Yeah.
in the area.
Oh, it's in there. Yeah,
It's 5 minutes
kinda.
away.
yeah, that's a good point. Okay,
We going, bro. I'm making you go.
let's do it.
What time?
It's gonna be from 1 to 4.
Oh, we
Coming
there.
soon to a No Jumper vlog.
We might need to go early before anybody gets there,
I like that idea as well.
and then boom.
Let's go. The Ocky Way.
The only way.
Shout
I
out
hope
to
you ain't forgetting your bev though.
No.
never.
Does this work?
Never.
All bevs work, baby. So what you gotta say? Never, never, never.
That way.
Can you give me just a quick like rundown of a basic sandwich, real quick, in the Ocky Way tone?
Everybody,
Ocky Way
close
voice.
your eyes and just picture it.
I just wanted to experience like I'm watching the video right now.
Oh, you want me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say my first swallow. Yes, sir, man. I'll help you today.
Hey man, I got a turkey, bacon, egg, and cheese. But can I make that the Ocky Way?
Sure. First, you put the bacon on the grill. Then we crack 3 eggs. After we crack the 3 eggs, we gonna pour that cheese in there.
Yeah.
Then we gonna scramble it. Hit it with the salt and pepper. After we do that, now we gonna put some butter on the grill. Now we gonna put the eggs on the grill.
Yeah.
Then we gonna throw that beef on the beef batter roll to
Yeah.
the toaster. After we do that, we gonna hit it with some hash brown fries.
Oh
on
my
it.
God, got to.
You know?
You need some starch in there.
Yes, sir.
That's the weirdest part is the on the grill.
On
That's
the
the part that makes it the most unique. On the grill.
On the grill.
It's like a very unexpected like raising of the temperature in the sentence.
It's just showing the enthusiasm for the sandwich.
Once everything's ready, now we put everything together. Once everything together, now we stack it up. Once after we stack it up, now we put on top of the paper. Now we wrap it up.
Yeah.
And the result is
OMG.
can't forget your bab.
Never, never, never.
Never.
I love this.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so
Now
much.
we serve it to the customer.
Now we serve it to the
Hey.
customer.
And don't forget the bev.
Never.
The
Never.
bev, we bevved up, baby.
Yeah,
Let's go.
we make sure we are surrounded by bev.
I made sure that I came here for this. I was like, this is probably the earliest I've ever been at the office.
This is definitely way better as a result of you being here. So thank you.
Thank you.
And yo, I love seeing people make it in unique ways, like especially people using the internet and social media to like really do something that realistically 10 years ago you probably never would have had this fucking opportunity, but now because you got this outlet to the world, that this many people were able to become big fans of your personality and what you were bringing to the table, and really kind of expose your culture and make it so that people understand what a fucking guy who works in the bodega goes through in a day-to-day, which is good because you know sometimes you be in the bodega and you'll hear somebody in line talking to this guy like a dick, and it's like, bro, he's just doing his fucking job. Like, have some empathy for this fool, you know. So I appreciate what you're bringing to the game, big
I
time.
appreciate y'all, man.
Niggas
This
not
all
talking to
comes from
General
love.
Ock no type of way, though.
Oh, no. He got a
We're not
stripes.
going for that.
No,
We're not going for that.
It's all love,
You
man.
could go to Kennedy Fried with that shit.
He doesn't even, he doesn't even bring those type of vibes, man. Positive vibes only, man. This guy's here to put a smile on your face and to fill your stomach up, man.
Yeah.
Much love, and I
Way.
appreciate y'all for having me over.
Pause,
The
there.
Ocky Way. Appreciate you,
Appreciate
man.
y'all, man.
Thank you.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram, etc. Like, comment, and subscribe. NoJumper.com.
Shout out to China Mac.
If you want to support, and shout out to China Mac. Let's go.
You heard? Don't forget to tap
Beautiful.
in, man.